Shipping, billing, admin, payroll, marketing. You're managing all the things, so why waste time sending important documents the old-fashioned way? Mail and ship when you want, how you want with Stamps.com. Print postage on demand 24/7 and schedule pickups from your office or home. Save up to 90% with automated rate shopping. That's why over 1 million small businesses trust Stamps.com. Go to Stamps.com and use code PODCAST to try Stamps.com risk-free for 60 days.
Are you struggling to get the conversions that you want from your landing pages? Man, it can be frustrating to put all the effort in and not see the results you're looking for. But fear not, because with the 10-page tweaks I'm about to share with you, you can massively increase your conversions and start seeing the results you desire and deserve. You ready to find out what they are? Stay tuned and find out.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the heck is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Look, you're struggling to increase your website's conversions and grow your business? Well, look no further. In this episode, we're going to reveal 10 proven tweaks that will massively boost your page's conversion rates. We're talking things from GEOIP to making it difficult to buy. These tips are going to, well, they've been tested and they've been proven to work on landing pages as well as other website pages. So I want you to get ready to take your website to the next level and start seeing some increased results. Now, some of these are so commonly known, but here's the question. And are you using them, right? You've heard of them before. Some of them you'd be like, oh, I've heard of that. Okay, well, you've heard of it. Are you using the damn thing? No. Some of them are a little less, but crazy effective. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. All of these have been tested. All of these have been proven to work on landing pages as well as elsewhere. So you ready? Let's get started. Now we got 10 of these, and the last two, woohoo, man, these two are top secret. So you want to hang around for all of these, or fast forward to the end, whichever you prefer. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Number 1, add a call to action within each section of your landing page. If your landing page is long enough to scroll through, then it needs to have multiple calls to action. Each section should provide a button that the prospect can click to immediately and be taken to the sign-up form. Never, ever make them search for the buy or subscribe button. Number 2, remove all options and navigation to go anywhere else. Yeah. If you need navigation buttons for legal reasons, place them down at the bottom in the footer. But the entire rest of the page should offer one and only one option, and that is to buy from you or to sign up for you. Number 3, make all of your text easy to read. I shouldn't have to remind anyone about this one, but time and again, I see text on pages that's too small, that's too faint, or it's written in a font that's just plain ass difficult to read. And sometimes it's color combinations, right? Some of us, ladies and gentlemen, are colorblind, and we see colors a little differently. So when you're going to put that beautiful green font on kind of a yellow hue, some of us might not be able to see it. I'm just saying. Like, let's not put gray on white background. It does not make your page look sophisticated. But it does make it look like you're hiding something or simply don't want anyone to be able to read it. So make your text easy to read. Ask other people for their input, okay? Number 4, Let's engage the readers, ladies and gentlemen. This is a highly effective tool that too few marketers are doing. Instead of asking people to opt in, ask them a question. In fact, let's make them work for it by customizing your results to their answers. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're selling a weight loss program. I used this example in the last episode, didn't I? Did you listen to that last episode about emails? If not, go back and check it out. Have them answer, I am a, with 2 buttons. One that says a man and another one says a woman. When they hit the next button, you will ask them 2 more questions about their goals. Finally, they get to the page that says, enter your info below to get your results. And that button says, show my result. You know what? People will do it because now they're committed. All those micro commitments along the way. I'm a man. I'm in my 50s. I eat well, right? And at the end of it, they're so committed to it. Like, okay? People do it because they're committed. They've answered your questions and now they want the results. Maybe they didn't want to opt into a list, but they do want the results. It's simply a different route to the same result, but it works far better than the old join my list option works. They put in their info and the next page says, okay, based on your answers, this is what you need to achieve your goals. And there's your product. You don't even need fancy programming to do this because there's a service that can do this for you easy. I think it was quiz lists or whatever it is. I tell you what I'll do is down in the show notes, I'll put a couple of different options down that you can check out. And yeah, they might be affiliate programs, but hey, it's not going to cost you any more if you bought it directly as if you bought it through my affiliate link. Anyway, I do know like Lead Quizzes has a $37 per month one and the other one. But anyway, I'll put them down in the show notes. Check them out. Perhaps one of the best investments that you'll have in driving your business, right? Here's another one. Number 5, let's add a GIF to your exit pop-up. Okay. Now, let's say they didn't take the action you were looking for, but you still want to capture their information so that you can continue to market to them. Well, you can do that by using an exit pop-up, but I want you to do it with a twist. Add a little GIF to it, right? A GIF of your product that you're giving away for free. Don't ask me why, but you can increase your conversions by 30% or more by doing this. Test it out for yourself and see what results you get. Number 6, let's add calls to action inside your blog content. Don't just place a call to action in the sidebar at the bottom of your blog. Place it inside your blog content too. People are reading your blog, they're going through it. They'll see the link, and it's just as natural for them to go, oh, let me check this out, and click it. Test it out. I bet you'll find that you'll get clicks on those links inside your blog posts as much as you do from the sidebar and the bottom, perhaps even more so. All right, test it. Number 7, use GEOIP, right? Instead of your page saying, hey, sign up for this freebie, you can make it say, hey, how do you in wherever your location is, right? That GEOIP. So for me, it'd be like, how to do XYZ in Jackson, Wisconsin, right? Dating sites do this all the time. They tell you before you even sign up that there are 5,426 singles in your hometown. What are you waiting for? But they don't say in your hometown. They say in and then name your town because they're getting it from your IP address. Okay. Maybe you sell how to make money by trading information. Okay. Take a tip from Timothy Sykes, who uses a landing page that says, I'm determined to create a millionaire trader in Smithtown, Pennsylvania. My only question is, will it be you? Now, I want you to imagine you landed on a page that said, I'm determined to create a millionaire trader in your town. Gets inserted here, your town in your state. My only question is, will it be you? You'd be like, wait a minute, they're talking right at me. Airlines do this too. You go to their landing page and the leaving from box is quite probably already propagated based on your current location. And down below, it shows the most common flights leaving from your location along with prices, right? Talk about a motivator. Using GEOIP can typically bump your conversions from 10 to 25% Not bad for a simple tweak like that, right? Now let's think about that. If you did that and you also combined that with a quiz or the gift pop-up, right, which the gift pop-up gives you a 30% bump and this one gives you a 10 to 25% bump. Yeah, you feeling me on this? Okay, all right. Number 8, we're getting to the last couple and I told you they're going to be amazing. Make your landing page congruent with the page that they came from. This one is super basic, but it bears repeating. If your traffic is coming from an ad for woodworkers on how to make money with their craft, don't send them to a landing page telling them 101 free woodworking patterns. No. Take them to a landing page that is exactly what the visitor is expecting to see, right down to the same colors, the same font, and the same verbiage found on the page of the ad that sent them there. Okay, now this might take a little extra effort, but whenever you set up a campaign to say, I'm going to advertise from this website to this landing page, you might make a custom version of it, like a version B of this landing page, so that it's congruent. People see this incongruencies and some psychological just clicks inside. They're like, wow, this doesn't make any sense, right? It's like almost like this mental jerk. It's jerking them awake and it snaps them out and they bail. Anyway, all right, so make your landing page congruent with wherever it's coming from. Add a checkout bump. This is number 9. Add a checkout bump. Now, this isn't as much as increasing conversions as it is increasing the money you earn from the conversions you're already making. Okay? If it's your own product funnel, right, add a checkout bump to the order page. If you're promoting affiliate products, ask the product owners to add checkout bumps as well. This won't increase your sales, but it will increase your profits. A checkout bump is that option that you see on those order forms where they get a second product for a much discounted price. So like you're getting ready to buy the product and they get that little checkbox. Let me give you an example here. If you're selling a course on social media marketing, you'll see a checkout bump that could be a second course on email marketing at a steep discount. We're talking 50 to 75% off here, right? They've already committed they're going to buy the social media marketing product and they're on the checkout page. And then there's that little box that says, oh, you might also want email marketing. Names are very similar. And all they got to do is check the box. And it says normal, the price is $9.97. Get it today for $97. Now remember that it's easier to upsell than it is to generate new sales. The best-selling checkout bumps, my friends, are the ones that increase the speed or the ease of what they're trying to accomplish. For example, if you're selling a program on how to drive traffic, your checkout bump could be a piece of software that automates some aspect of driving traffic. They're like, oh, these two just work perfectly together, right? Price your checkout bumps at 50% or lower than the price of the main product. This is kind of huge. I mentioned that. You don't want to sell them a $97 product and all of a sudden your checkout bump is a $127 product. Okay? Now, remember that. All right, it needs to be largely discounted. 50, don't give them 10% off. It's like, whatever, I can just go buy when I want it. When they see it at 50 or 75% off, they're like, whoa. Think of yourself in the checkout line of the store. While you're waiting, you'll grab something that might only cost a few dollars and you'll add it to your cart. You know, those impulse purchases. They do that on purpose. But you won't impulse buy something that is really expensive. Think about it. Yeah. You'll want to explain the benefits of the checkout bump in just a few sentences. Make it short, make it sweet. Here's what you're going to deliver. Here's what you can get inside. Bing, bang, boom. Just click that box and go. If you can't do it, select another product that is easier to explain for the bump. If you need a whole long sales page to explain what it is you're trying to get them to buy in the checkout bump, probably not a good opportunity there. And finally, number 10, make it difficult to buy. What? Did you say what? Did you just say make it difficult to buy? Yeah, I know this one's counterintuitive and definitely will need to be tested. But it's surprising how often making it harder, not easier, harder to buy a product works in increasing conversions. Now, the trick here is to make the prospect jump through a couple of hoops and see if they, quote unquote, qualify to buy the product. These hoops can be whatever you want. Give them a reason why not just anyone gets your product, gets your offer. For example, let's say you're offering a nutritional supplement. Look, but it's not for everybody. This thing is super powerful. It's awesomely potent. And you've got to make sure only people who truly need this product get it, because the supply is super limited. And that is why you're asking a few qualified questions, like their age, their health, and so forth, right? And of course, they will qualify, or maybe they won't. Maybe you're looking at someone, you get a couple of questions in there, they're like, yeah, I don't want to sell to you. There's a certain type of customer or client that you don't want. Well, you can actually use that to dequalify them, right? But let's say, of course, they will qualify, but they don't know that. Done correctly, the prospect is actually working to earn their right to buy your product. In essence, you're turning the sales process around. You're flipping it on its head. Instead of you having to convince them on why they should buy your product, they are now convincing why they should be allowed to buy your product. Now, you can see why that if this is done correctly, it works almost like magic. Almost like, sorry, I'm having a little fun with this board here. You can see why this works almost like magic. I personally have seen this technique increase sales as much as 50% in several different instances. Now, I've also seen it backfire on occasion and decrease sales. So I always say, be sure to test it. And don't go about it, all unethical. Almost it goes without saying, but I said it anyway. That goes for all of these techniques. Make a change, test it out, make another change, test it out. See what works for you in your business, on your website, in your niche. All right, and no time at all, my friends. You try these. Pick two. Let's pick two like right now, just like the email examples I gave you yesterday, right? I gave you 17 here. I'm just giving you 10. Pick two of these you want to try. And as soon as you're done listening to this episode, I want you to sit down at your website or get a hold of your webmaster, wherever it is that's doing your web stuff. Your web stuff, that's good speaking right there. And tell them to put these changes into place now. And then test it and watch your traffic go up, watch your conversions go up, and then do the next one. And in no time at all, you can see the increase in your conversions dramatically by using a combination of one or more of these techniques. And with that, my friends, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.